Welcome back to the 8th concession if you're new here. This is our property in Zone 5B, Southern Ontario. My name is Natalie. So today I have to do a chore that I've been kind of putting off, but this time of year in the fall, it's something I like to get done because once winter comes, this is not something I want to tackle. What I should be doing is clearing out the rest of my garden, which still has a lot of produce in it, but not today. What I'm going to tackle today is right behind me. Now this room back here is actually just a covered in porch. It's not part of the house. And because it has this bright red door, it got the name the Red Room. Although the rest of it isn't red, it's just because of that door. But inside there is something I'm not very proud of. This is where I keep my gardening supplies. And over the summer, it has become more than a bit of a nightmare. Now, I am by nature a neat person. I like things neat and tidy and not cluttered. It makes me feel calmer. And that has been driving me crazy. Now, worse than that, here in Southern Ontario, come the winter, we can get down to -30 wind chill, and that's not the time where you want to be dealing with something like that. And come the spring, it doesn't warm up for quite a while. In fact, I will need some of the supplies in there come February, March, April, when I want to start seedlings, and that's where I keep a lot of my trays. I do not want to be climbing over junk, trying to get at my equipment, or pulling things out that are frozen and dirty, cleaning things off with water in the middle of the winter. So the fall is the time to get that cleaned up, get it ready not only for the winter when it's too cold to work out there, but also for the spring when I want to start using some of the stuff again. So first I'm going to have to drag it all out. Some things have fallen down behind that unit where I have the wooden drawers. I have to pull that out. It's such a mess, but it will feel so good to have it cleaned up and ready for the next gardening season. There, now that I have the bulk of stuff out of here, I can start cleaning. Now I'm going to leave these things over here because they're not actually going to be moved anywhere. They're still tucked away the way they're supposed to be. But I am going to begin by sweeping the floor and dusting off the shelves before I begin organizing all the stuff outside and bringing it back in. There. A good sweep and a dust and a bit of a wipe is all this place needs. After all, it is actually just a back porch. We do store some of our firewood in here, so there's lots of, dust and dirt and twigs that will be in here anyway. But this gives me a nice clean slate to start bringing stuff back in and hopefully getting rid of some of it so there's not so much. But, ugh, what to do with all of this? Worse than that, some of the things I've kept, such as these black trays and some little black pots from when I've bought plants, here in our region, we can't even recycle those. So they have to be either reused or put in the landfill. I try to reuse them, but honestly, I just don't need that many pots. But it really bothers me just to throw them out. I'm going to see if there's a nursery nearby who might take them. I think there is one that I can think of right now. So I'm going to pile them all up and see if I can contact someone to see if they can reuse them. Other than that, the way I tackle a big mess like this is to work from the known to the unknown. So first I'm going to put away everything that I kind of know where I want it to live and that I know I'm going to keep and reuse, and then deal with all the other stuff after that. It's a lot less daunting when you have a small pile of things you don't know what to do with than when you have this kind of pile of stuff to deal with. So here we are. It still has a lot of stuff in it, but believe it or not, I did get rid of a lot of extra pots and such. I have a clear path for my wagon now out the door. My harvest baskets, I can access them again finally for the last of the season's harvest. I have all my seedling trays ready to go, stacked up, and I'm very excited that it is just neat and tidy again. So there you go. Not perfect, still a lot of stuff crammed in one little space, but it is neat, and that really speaks to me and makes it much easier for me to go into the winter and the spring where I can access the things I need and just get ready for some more gardening. It was a good job done today. Bye for now.